Hi everyone. In my previous video, I talked about the Azure Resource Logs and what's the advantage on that one, and then how we can apply that one to a resource group level. So all the objects within that resource group will be always protected. So then I went ahead and demonstrating about how we can even go on integrity level and then delete a object within a resource group, and it's been prevented. And the same time I mentioned resource logs. There are two types: delete only and read only, and we talk about that one. So in case if you missed that first video, I have given the link on the second video in the description, so please have a look at it. Now the second request came back for me. Okay, Susanta, how about we do this one for the entire tenant or the subscription? Because I really want to make sure whoever going to do any changes or delete any resources within that particular subscription, which is our production one, need to be prevented, and it has to go through a properly monitored and taking a downtime properly and do this particular task, not to go in accidental deletion or purposely harmful way. Fine. To do that one, you can apply the resource logs on the subscription level. Go to the subscription and then select your particular subscription. And then in the subscription, you have the resource logs. So whatever the resource logs you create here will be applied onto the entire entire subscription. So let's go ahead and create a one. Let's call this one LCK. And I'm going to say delete, and the description you can put any name for this one, any description which is meaningful, but in my demo I'll leave it aside and click OK. So as soon as this been created, this get applied to all the resources within the subscription. So just to have a look at it, let's go to the resource groups, go to one of my resource group, and first of all let's try on object level. So let me select the virtual network and try to delete that object. So fair enough, it says it cannot delete it because it has been locked. So no wonder. Now if I do like this, if I go to another resource group level and try to delete the resource group, I should be prevented by doing this activity as well. Fair enough. So as you can see, this can be applied onto the entire subscription level, which will flow across. And feel free, remember I mentioned there are a lot of things you can try it out. It's only there are two types of read only and delete. I always recommend, if possible, go to the granular level, combine them together, and also bring the role-based access control together, and then try to go for the granular level. Thank you.